Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, make sure you hit the like buttons. Make sure you hit and subscribe buttons. And today we got some big, humongous transfer news. First and foremost, obviously, a couple hours ago, Liam Delap to Chelsea. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano dropped it. We basically last night it was dropped anyways from other journalists that he rejected Manchester United to join Chelsea. And literally about 20 minutes ago, or maybe even less, maybe like 15 minutes ago, Fabrizio dropped the fact that Sesko Arsenal have made contact with Sesko. It looks like Arsenal are not going to go for Gyökeres anymore. They're going to go for Benjamin Sesko as their striker. Big up to everyone in the chat. Bless up to Kevin. Bless up to Catalan. Bless up to Adam. Bless up to D'Angelo Rodriguez. Bless up to Joshua. Bless up to Melon. Bless up to everyone. All of you, man. Hit the sub button. Bless up to Kings as well. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure the sub button. All that good jazz. And there's a thought United had Paul. We do have Paul, bro. I thought Chelsea getting Champions League football means they're going to sign experienced players. Yeah, but Adam, I'm deleting that. I don't understand what you, Adam. I don't understand what you want me to do with that. I don't understand what you want me to do with that. I can't. What do you mean? But yeah, this is what happens when you don't qualify for European. No. It's not the PSR rules. Delap wanted to join Chelsea because they got Champions League football. I thought a football club in the Champions League would go for better. I can't lie. When Chelsea got Champions League football, I thought we would still get him because I thought Chelsea were going to go for better. But now, listen, United fans, fear no more because Arsenal go in for Sesko. Chelsea have gone in for Delap. Gyökeres, there's a free path for him. Osman, there's a free path. Who else is going in for Gyökeres? Who else is going to go for Gyökeres? Who else? Who else is going for him? We'll talk. Any other clubs are going to go for him? Bayern have already got a striker. Barca have got Lewandowski and they're going to get Isak next year. Who else? We got a free path to Gyökeres. If we can afford him and pay up, he'll come to us. Arsenal have chosen Sesko over Gyökeres. United to get relegated. You don't speak any facts. I speak hard facts, mate. Gyökeres to Liverpool. Nah, it won't happen. Won't happen. It won't happen. It will not happen. Big up to Danny B, bro. Gyökeres wants. Yeah, I know. Gyökeres wants UCL football, but if no one else comes in for him, he has to leave Sporting. He has to leave Sporting this summer. He has to go into a bigger league. Yeah. If no one else comes in for him, where else is he going to go? He can't just stay at Sporting. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If Liverpool come in for him, if Chelsea came in, but the thing is, we know Delap's been Gyökeres to Newcastle, but that won't happen. That won't happen. They've got Isak. He'll stay for another year. Plus, they're not going to spend 70 million on a striker. Exactly. When they need a centre back, they need midfielder, they need a winger, they need these types of things. They've got 4 or 5 positions where they need rather than another striker. Do you know what I'm saying? He wants to unite with his national teammate. Who's that? Oh, Isak. Yeah, well, Victor Lindelof has left now, but yeah. Sporting, I don't know if they're playing Champions League football next season. They are. They just won the league, bro. Hold on. Gyökeres contract. Let me type that up for you, brother. Gyökeres contract. I can't believe that said that Arsenal are going for Sesko. I can't believe it. Liverpool want Ekatike. Yeah, I do know that, and so do Chelsea. In it, so it's going to be between them and Chelsea. Let's see Gyökeres' contract. Not contract, offer, man. Contract. Expiry. Let's go expiry. 3 years to run in this contract. So yeah, imagine it runs out in 2028. That's what I'm saying. 2028. Osman's still on the table. He doesn't want Saudi. Bro, listen, this is crazy, man. This is actually crazy, bro. I cannot believe, personally, I don't know about you guys, I cannot believe that Osman, that Arsenal got for Sesko. That's crazy. But listen, this now opens up a new thing for me. I personally wouldn't mind us getting Mbeumo now, because I know we're not going to play him in the right 10. If we get Mbeumo, he's going to be our striker. I assume Xerxes stays. We'll have a front. We're about 5 or 6 attackers next season. Ahmad, Xerxes, Mbeumo, Cunha. Is it? I don't know. It's 25. 4. No way. Ahmad, Xerxes. Oh, we do need another one. We need another one, don't we? Only 4. Am I bugging? Am I missing someone? Am I missing someone? I'm not missing someone, am I? That is genuinely, they're going to, yeah, we need 2 more attackers, don't we? And Mbeumo and someone else. We're going to need that. Gyökeres to replace Vardy at Leicester. I was going to say, same for us to sign him as a bench player for free, but he has 3 years left and he wouldn't want to be benched. But he's going to cost 65 million. Yeah, and there's no chance. There's no chance unless Madrid pay the money up. If Madrid come in for him, he'll go Madrid. 90 exactly 90 million, bro. Gyökeres is cheaper and better. Makes no sense. Arteta's got his way. Arteta wanted Sesko, Berta wanted Gyökeres. Arteta's got his way. So all that power shift and all that nonsense, yeah, Arteta. It's what happens when you're an arrogant manager, bro. And when your fan base blindly suck you off and blow so much smoke up your ass that he seems to think he's invincible. That's great. That's great. I actually can't believe it. He wants a front three next season of Sane, Gyökeres, no, Sesko, and Saka. I didn't say Gyökeres is younger. I said he's cheaper and better. Gyökeres to that's what I'm saying. I think no one else has come in for him. No one else has got a clear path to him. And at this moment in time, we have a clear path to Victor Gyökeres. If we had Victor Gyökeres and Mbeumo to our attack next season, boy oh boy, boy oh boy. Do you know what I'm saying? Boy oh boy, what? This is crazy to me, bro. This is crazy to me. This is absolutely crazy to me. Hold on, let me just text Zia, see if Zia wants to link. Oh yeah. And also Kings, Man United fans. I forgot to do. Anthony and Garnacho are targets for Leverkusen. This day is just getting better and better. Let me text it. Wrong person. Yo, I'm live. Want the link? There you go. Arteta has lost his mind. He doesn't want trophies. Sesko for certain. Bro, look, hold on. Let me get this tweet up real quick. Hold on. 1 sec. Someone put in the chat. Buy an 04 extra. Buy an 04 extra. You could swap Garnaches for the Napoli striker. No, because they won't do that. And I'd rather not personally. I'd personally rather not. I'll tell you why. What the fuck? You should have seen the tweet I just saw. Buying 04 extra. Yeah, hold on. Right, let's look at this. Let me get this up. Right, this one's gonna be fine. There you go. Bash. Right, hold on. There you go. Right, cool. Now, sweet. Leon's Ray Cherky is also a candidate, but if Manchester City gets serious, as it appears they will be a four with no chance. Anthony and Alejandro Garnacho have been discussed internally from Kicker. And Kicker was the one who dropped the news for Frimpong and Wirtz to Liverpool. But Kicker was the first ones that dropped the news for Frimpong and Wirtz. So they've been quite reliable when it comes to Bayer Leverkusen news and outgoings. And it looks like Anthony and Alejandro Garnacho, who we both know Ten Hag did like. Ten Hag loved both of them. You know what I mean? One of them, he's bought from his old club, and the other one he promoted from the academy. So we do know he likes both of them. And if they're being discussed internally for Ten Hag, be my guest. Listen, 40 million for the other Wirtz money for Garnacho, 25 million for Anthony. Just buy one of them, mate. Just buy one of them. Get me some funds back in my club. I'd take Anthony over any winger they have at United. He's nowhere near better than Ahmad, let's be real. I have a feeling Wirtz won't go to Liverpool. He hasn't signed a contract. That's because they're negotiating with he's agreed personal terms. Wirtz to Liverpool in terms of his personal sort of thing is done. But in terms of the transfer fee, Liverpool are still discussing the transfer fee with Bayer Leverkusen. Man United are in talks with Napoli trying to go for a move for Osimhen. Yeah, but I think it's a lie though. I think that they said that it's 33 million plus Rasmus Højlund that Napoli will be willing to accept. And I just don't see it. I see it at least being 50 or 60 million. And why would they want Rasmus Højlund? Why would they? Do you know what I'm saying? Why would they want Rasmus Højlund? Since I don't really watch Delap, how good is... Delap's a decent player, bro. I can't lie. Delap is a decent player. It's not a bad signing from Chelsea at all. Delap is a top player. I can't lie. Delap to Chelsea is going to be a good player. My problem is I get Chelsea. I thought Chelsea would go for a bit more experience. I thought Chelsea would go for something a bit better since they got Champions League football. and they need that. They need that striker that's going to. Then players are going to take them to the next step. Personally, and he's not the first one to break the news. Oh, he's not the first one to break the news. Ten Hag, come get your boy exactly, bro. Please, Ten Hag. Do you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't say all is forgiven. But do you get? I mean, this will be a good start to repairing a bit of damage that you've done. If you give us even just 25 million for Anthony, if Betis aren't going to pay that money, just pay up, mate. Just pay it up. Give me my money, mate. 80 million for the 2. ETH wants them. Yeah, listen, you know what I'm saying? Italy wants Højlund. It's crazy. I know, bro. Ahmad can't even get through Malaysian Deadwood. Joshua, you're not rage betting anyone, mate. Big up touchline. Big up to Omar, bro. United should have asked for a swap deal on Osimhen if Napoli is interested in Højlund. Yeah, but why would they do a swap deal? Why would they? He's no good. He's awful. He's a terrible player. He's terrible. But listen, let me hold on. 1 sec. As I was walking down the gallery. Look, hold on. I've got this one up right. No, I can screen share this. 1 sec, lads. Right. Liam Delap to Chelsea. Here we go. Agreement in place. 30 million release clause will be triggered. Manchester City will not use buyback clause, and Delap has already accepted Chelsea project. Long-term deal. Maresca's impact. Now, let me go on Fabrizio real quick. Let me go on Fabrizio's Twitter. This is what obviously Napoli's keeping Conte, so that could be good news for us if they still want Garnacho. That could still mean they could still potentially want Garnacho. But here's the Sesko news. Understand Arsenal have started moving initial concrete talks for Benjamin Sesko deal. He's always been high on recruitment team management. Mikel Arteta list with attempts to get deal done rejected by Leipzig in May 2024 and January. Now Sesko will leave. Arsenal are on it. Listen, this guy, I don't think people realise, how bad Sesko is. This is the worst possible striker they could have got if they get him. This is the worst, and he's probably the most expensive. Do you get what I'm saying? This is probably the worst striker they could have got. Ekitike, Delap, even Mbuemo you could buy and put him up front. Mateta's available. Gyökeres, of course. Osimhen. Who else? Is there any other strikers that are available this summer? Do you get what I'm saying? This guy is worse than all of them. He's worse than all of them. Oh, but he's young. He may develop into a good player. Listen, Arsenal cannot do that. They can't afford to do that. They need to buy it. They need to win now. They need a striker that's going to come in and bag 20 league goals now. Whether Nketiah. Listen, I'm not even going to lie. I think Nketiah might be better than Sesko. Nketiah might be better than Sesko. It might be. Do you know what I'm saying? Sesko is that bad. He's genuinely awful. I don't get this. I don't understand Arteta's obsession with signing him. I really don't. I personally, my theory is that with Nketiah, no, fucking Sesko and Havertz, right? Yeah, with Sesko and Havertz, because Arteta doesn't want to admit that he got Havertz wrong. He knows that if Gyökeres joins Arsenal, he can't put Havertz up front because Gyökeres is going to play every game. He wants to want to play every game, want to break the record, score 30 goals in the season. With Sesko, because he's young, he's a bit more easier to coach. He's a bit more less of a personality and stuff like that. He knows he can chop and change him. He knows he could drop him a few games and play Havertz in a few games. And he knows he could drop Havertz and play Sesko in a few games. Whereas with Gyökeres is going to want to play week in, week out. So for me, it doesn't really make sense. That for me, that's the only explanation because it can't be quality wise. But even then, is it worth it? You're better off going and getting Delap. You're better off going and getting Ekitike. You're better off going and getting someone just with a bit of quality at least, a bit of. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like this deal makes absolutely zero sense for me. Soloff would have, Soloff got 20 goals now in the league. He got 20 La Liga goals. You need a new goalkeeper and a new striker. You can swap Garnacho, maybe Jean Garcia. Nah, I won't do that. Garnacho, Man United can get 40 million for him. Most likely, hopefully. Jean Garcia won't join Man United, firstly. He's got loads of clubs after him, including Barca. And I think who's the other one? I think Arsenal are also looking at him as well, but Arsenal want him as a backup, right? So, firstly, he's not going for us. Secondly, Man United, Jean Garcia might be better in this position, but he's only worth like 30 million, though. Whereas if Man United can get 40 million for Garnacho, that's pure profit on PSR and that's pure profit on the books. Jonathan David, another striker. Jonathan David's run out of contract, another better striker. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Nothing gets forgiven, but we might think about not wanting you out of jail. Yeah, we'll lower his sentence. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll lower Ten Hag's sentences if he can pay a decent amount of money for Anthony and Garnacho. James, mate, what is these zesty stuff? What about Ekitike? Yeah, exactly. Ekitike is better than Sesko from what I've been told from I haven't seen much of Ekitike. I've seen a bit of Sesko, so I've made my assumption on that. Obviously, everyone that watches Sesko as well that I know, they all say how bad he is. And Ekitike, from what I know, from what I've heard, he needs another year in. He needs another year of developing. He's not ready yet. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not ready yet. He needs another year developing. And I believe it's at Frankfurt. They won 100 million euros or something like that. Something ridiculous. I don't get it. But listen, maybe they rate him highly. I mean, listen, people that I say that watch him, they say he's similar to Isak. So, you know what I'm saying? Jonathan David wants a club like Napoli. David's a top player. I don't know why Man United, I'm not linked with him at all. But listen, Gyökeres is open now for Man United. Not that I think we'll get him, but it's open. It's really open because who was it? Was it Florian Plettenberg? It was at Florian. What the fuck? Was it Florian Plettenberg? Hold on. What is happening? Florian Plettenberg. Florian Plettenberg. I want to say it was this guy. This guy is very credible, by the way. Look, there you go. Arsenal and Benjamin Sesko deal on Mikel Arteta wants him. So it's all about Mikel Arteta. It's all about Mikel Arteta. Where is it? Oh, what was I going to look? This is what I was going to look at. This is what I was going to look at. Hold on, bear with me, lads. Bear with me, lads. Oh, mate, I don't know what day you put it on. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you say Platon or plain? I don't know what that is, bro. Sesko is not that clinical, bro. He's shit, bro. He's got no first touch and all. Sign Reti. Nah, I'm never signing an Italian striker for the Premier League, bro. I'm sorry. I'm never signing an Italian striker. Yeah. I did realize that. Luckily, I don't think that was that inappropriate. Luckily, that wasn't that inappropriate, but fucking hell. That is crazy. Yeah, you are right. That could, you know what I mean? Might have to clip that out afterwards. I should be good, though. Where is it? What's the May 26th? May 27th. Yeah, it was a fucking thing, man. I'm trying to find it, bro. There we go. There you go. Understand that a move for Victor Gyökeres to Manchester United is almost off the table. It is currently not the player's objective either. Instead, Man United are now signing Matheus Cunha. But listen. He doesn't show his bookmarks. My bookmarks are calm, mate. This is all football. Understand that a move for Victor Gyökeres is Manchester United is off the table, right? But listen to the wording. It is currently not the player's objective. Meaning, I probably mean, the player doesn't want to join because of... I literally showed my bookmarks. My bookmarks are what do you think I got at the start of the video? Man United FC are now signing Matheus Cunha. But we all know Matheus Cunha is not a striker. He's a left 10. So, do you get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, Gyökeres, who uses Twitter for porn. Mate. You mean go to the hub? I don't use that for thing anyways. That's fucking disgusting, bro. That's disgusting. But yeah, listen. Relax, all right? Chill out, lads. Understand, right? Can we just change back to football, right? Change back to fucking football. Right. The wording of this, it is not the player's objective either. Understand that the move into Manchester United is almost off the table. Then I believe Arsenal's news dropped for Gyökeres. Yeah, by someone a couple, 2 days ago, saying that the deal's done. So my search history. Bro, this Twitter is literally an alt account. It's literally like one I just use for I have no idea who that is, by the way. What are you trying to say? No, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, Melon, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying he's joining Man United. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying if Arsenal get Sesko, which the news looks like that they're going to go get him, yeah, from Florian Plettenberg for Britzy. I won't be surprised if Ornstein drops a Bomba soon as well, right? Chelsea just signed Delap. They're looking at Ekitike. Liverpool are looking at Ekitike. Who is looking at Gyökeres? He's going to have no option. No, Barca won't go for him, though. Barca won't go for him. I don't have no idea that is. I swear on my life. No, he has no option. Barca won't go for him because I think Barca next season are going to go for Isak. Because I think Newcastle will sell to Barca for a bit cheaper because they don't want to sell to a Premier League club. And Isak can go and Barca and dominate La Liga for a few years and win a lot of trophies and stuff like that and have a great career and, you know, be thankful for what he's done at Newcastle without it being through bitter teeth if he joins Arsenal or Liverpool. Because if he joins Arsenal, Liverpool, he's going to be playing against them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So for me, this deal, Gyökeres, I think he'll wait and assess his options. But I think watch out for the next week or so, because the window opens. Does the window open on the 1st? Who would want to join United right now? Fucking nobody. Highest wage bill in Europe with no money from English and European. We haven't got the highest wage bill in Europe. In fact, we've got nowhere near the highest wage bill in Europe. Who want to join United right now? Well, Mateus Cunha just did. Do you get what I'm saying? These lot have got Liam Delap, and it's got them thinking different, bruv. Well done. You got Liam Delap. Congratulations to you lot, bruv. Congratulations to you lot. Isak said he wants to stay at Newcastle for a while, depending on them make Champions League football. Yeah, he'll stay one more year. Barcelona to get him. They won't get him, though. Plus, if you want to say we're broke, bruv, Barcelona are still broke, mate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Barcelona are still broke. June 1st. It starts June 1st, so it's Sunday. Yeah, cool. So the window opens this. Watch out for the next week on Gyökeres, because I really don't know where he's going to end up. Because if Arsenal made their mind up and gone for Sesko, yeah, Chelsea got Delap. He's not going to go Chelsea. And I tell you why, because Delap's not joining Chelsea without minutes. Because the reason why Delap didn't want to go to Newcastle and he wanted to go Chelsea or Man United over Newcastle was because he was guaranteed minutes. All of your main targets are ditching the United project. Our main target was fucking Cunha. What are you talking about? Name these main targets that have ditched us. What are you talking about? Stop trying to wind me up, mate. Cunha can play striker. Yeah, he can. You're right. But I prefer him in his attribute. Mate, Man United need more than just Cunha, bro, for attack. Our attack, we owe the Premier League goals, mate. Cunha's not going to make 30. We need 30, 40 Premier League goals next season. Man United need the Premier League goal scorers next season. We cannot. We need at least 2 more attackers. If we got Gyökeres and Mbeumo and a creative player in Mbeumo, something like that, we would be much better. We need at least 2 more attackers this summer. I think that's 100%. The team you built 2 streams ago. Yeah, who did I build? Who did I put in there? I didn't put. Hold on, who did I put in there? I put Edison, Mainu, Cherky. Cherky, you're right. You're Cherky. But I did say Cherky wouldn't join us. I said if Cherky would only join us, same with Gyökeres. Cherky would only join us if it's his only option. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The only football I watch is what the fuck. United is still massive. Exactly, facts, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? We're so massive that they're still coming in here. Do you know what I'm saying? Cherky, I think too. Seems like no. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet with Cherky in it because they're having talks with him. Whether he goes there or not, he probably will now. To be honest, I hope he doesn't though, because they'll ruin him. What are your thoughts on Samu? Is that the Porto striker? I think he's trash. Although I think he scored 2 goals against us though. Fries in the bag, bro. What are you talking about? But yeah, listen. And in this moment in time, that James is trying to wind me up. Calm down, bro. But listen. I hope we get Gyökeres, man. I hope we get Gyökeres. I'd love nothing more than sign Gyökeres. Yeah, I'm saying Gyökeres would be the dream signing. And it'll be all because of Arsenal. I'd build Mikel Arteta a statue, mate. Don't know where, but I'd build him a statue somewhere if we get Gyökeres. Because that'd be all him. That'd be all Mikel Arteta because he was pole position to go Arsenal. Why wouldn't he go Arsenal? Why would he go Man United over Arsenal? Why wouldn't he go Man United? Why wouldn't he go Arsenal over Man United? Sorry, what am I talking about? What are you doing? Are you doing in a luxury neighborhood? What are you talking about? Yeah, striker from Porto. Yeah. I think he's trash. Chelsea were going to sign him last summer, innit? And then they signed João Felix. Arteta is a Sesko sexual. Why is he so obsessed with Sesko? I don't get it. What does he see? I think his talent ID is questionable, man. He needs to just let Berta do it. If there's one thing about Berta, right, that we know. There's two positions that we know that are. I'll ask everyone in the chat. What are the 2 positions, that Atletico Madrid are famously known for having a good player in? Famously known under Berta and Simeone. What are the 2 positions that are? And there's Real Madrid fans in there as well. What are the 2 positions that they're known for? Famously known for having a good player in Atletico Madrid. There's Real Madrid fans in there. There's Barca fans in there. They'll know. They'll know. Will be the first best striker in South American domestic competitions. Any advice for upcoming OnlyFans stars? Don't go down that path. Would be the 3rd best striker in South American domestic competitions. Who? Sesko is too shit to play in Europe. Centre back. No, not centre back. But yeah, first one, second one, you're right. Striker. There you go. There you put striker 2. Striker and goalkeeper. That's the 2 things they know about. So Berta knows what he's talking about when it comes to strikers. If Berta wants Gyökeres, you let Berta get Gyökeres. Berta doesn't want Sesko, you don't get Sesko. You listen to what he's saying. This power struggle, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Managers aren't supposed to sign players anymore. They can have a say on signing players, but they're not supposed to sign players. Look what we did with Ten Hag. We gave Ten Hag the reins to sign anyone he fucking wanted. All of the players he signed were his targets. And look what happened. He went, flushed it down the drain. Anthony, Mason, Mount. Who else? Look, there you go, look. Striker, centre-back, goalkeeper. Right, striker, Soloff, Alvarez are crazy. Exactly. Not even, bruv. Luis Suarez, Diogo Costa, Diogo Forlan, Falcao. Martinez was a bit... Well, Jackson Martinez, he kind of flopped in the Atletico, to be fair. There's a few others as well I'm probably not thinking of. Do you get what I'm saying? But there's 5 or 6, and that's only been what? He joined there in 20... It's Fernando Torres. There you go. Thank you. Fernando Torres. Do you get what I'm saying? There's probably 1 or 2 more as well. João Felix, you could say, to a certain extent. Would love a forward right now at Chelsea? Did he not play for you? No, he played for us, didn't he? He played for us, proper striker. He played for us and made the Scousers cry. Sesko suits Liverpool because they cross the ball. No, Sesko don't suit no one because he's shit. Real talk, because he's shit. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why Sesko don't suit no one. Madrid fans, karma. But yeah, goalkeeper as well. Like a goalkeeper, they had Oblak for years. Who else? Courtois was there on loan. And there might be one more goal. They had De Gea as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So listen, they've had top quality goalkeepers, top quality strikers, and obviously some decent centre-halves as well. So listen, if there's one thing Berta knows about, is signing a striker. And if Berta wants Gyökeres, why not go and get Gyökeres? Why try and challenge him? What's the point in getting rid of Edu to get in Berta if you're not going to let Berta have a say on transfers? That makes sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. Really don't make sense to me. Next season, they probably won't even finish second. If they don't win anything next, oh mate, crazy. But listen, we've got 15 people inside. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. How many likes? 10 likes. Let's get to 15 likes minimum, people. Arteta doesn't want the pressure of having the top striker. Maybe he doesn't want. Yeah, maybe. Why is United fan worrying about Arsenal? I'm not worrying about Arsenal, but I'm talking about Arsenal. If you think me saying what I've just said, that Sesko's shit and a shit signing is worrying about Arsenal, I know what to say to you, brother. Sesko couldn't even score that one chance against us in the UCL last season. He plays for Leipzig, didn't he? I remember watching both those games. Get Nico Williams off our arse. What are you talking about? Can you do A to Z with players? What do you mean? Like name a player with the letter A, the letter B, the letter C, the letter D, the letter... How much would Sesko go for? 90 million. I think 90 million euros. But listen, Man United fans, where do we go here with the striker market? Because now Delap's gone. And obviously, Gyökeres is an unrealistic one. Yeah, 90 million. Yeah, they want 90 million for him. 90 million euros. I don't know how much they would pay him. I imagine it'll be, they would do like 60, well, let's say 75 million in pounds, right? They'll pay 60 million and they'll do 15 million add-ons. That's what they'll do. But then it'll be quoted for 90 million euros and all that stuff. But yeah, Madrid want Nico Williams. I doubt that, bro. I doubt that very much. They don't need him. I doubt that. I very much doubt that they want him. 82 million pounds. Yeah. They'll probably pay like 65 million up front then, if that's 82 million pounds. He plays for Leipzig and Leipzig. Yeah, I remember watching both games, 1-0 and 1-1. To be fair, Leipzig played Madrid off the park in that second leg, in the Bernabeu leg. I remember Vinicius scored, didn't it? Didn't they go 1-0 up? No, Madrid went 1-0 up, actually. Kevin Garcia, tell me who your centre-back is. They just signed Huijsen, though. But yeah, like, now we're not getting... Like, Gyökeres is obviously me just doing a theory, putting two together, and hopefully no one goes in for him and we can get him. But with Mbeumo now, Mbeumo's got suitors. Newcastle are the main suitors for him. Are we going to go in for him now? I wouldn't mind having him. I wouldn't mind having Mbeumo at Man United now that we've not got Delap there, because I know we're not going to have our front three next season of Cunha, Delap, and Mbeumo. And Mbeumo can actually play up front. And listen, we need another goal scorer. We desperately need another finisher. Desperately need another one. We need another guy that's going to get us 15, 20 league goals. Minimum. Dean, Rudiger, Asensio, Alaba, Militao, and potentially Saliba. Not believing until I hear it from Maurizio. Yeah, it's not true. Why would Madrid want Williams? Why would they want to pay 70 million or 60 million, whatever, plus 200k a week for a player that they've already got 3 players in that position that could play? In fact, 4. Brahim Diaz, Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo, and they're probably all 4 of them are better than him. Do you want to join our Roblox clan? I'm all right, mate. Oliver Militao needs to be forced out. Kevin Garcia, oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yo. Hey, yo. Hold on. What? I don't know. Zia text me. I didn't even see what Zia said. Oh yeah, shit. One sec. Just seen. Yeah, Zia asked for the link. I've completely fucking forget to ping you. Bruv, these Chelsea fans, by the way, yeah, bruv. Listen, RSM's in a group chat. Do you know what it is? I'm too smart for these people. They don't understand. Bruv, hold on. Let me just wind up Omar because he's chatting absolute fucking waffle again. RSM, please, bro. Never try to make logical point with touchline. What logical point did he make? But he's like just chat shit, bro. Honestly, right? Let me just send Zia the link. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. 1 sec, lads. I think Hoyland needs to stay for another season. You're a fucking troll, mate. Did you take him at Palace? RSM is a donkey. Oh my days, bro. I don't understand. Look, this is what he said. Can you lot in the chat? Yeah, you've got real people in the chat. They won't check the piss. Yeah, they will actually be honest, right? Let me go up to it, right? So obviously he's putting in the chat about them signing Rodrigo and Gyökeres. Yeah, and they're talking about Rodrigo and Gyökeres, and Will basically said, Will Carnage, you know, Will Carnage, everyone knows who Will Carnage is, right? Will Carnage basically said that Chelsea need another striker or something like that, right? RSM has put in the chat, but listen, Rodrigo and Gyökeres might be tricky signings, but these moves I wanted to see my club make after getting UCL. So I put, you're not getting either, and Delap has just proven that you're not getting Gyökeres. Yeah, which is facts. Delap's proven they're not getting Gyökeres. And he's put, Will responded, Delap's a decent signing, but if he's the only striker they bring in, then that's a massive L. Then he's put, every report is saying Delap is one of 2 strikers we are signing literally every report. Right? So I said, they are not signing a big striker, it will be a young striker. They also need a goalkeeper and 2 centre-backs. Am I lying, chat? Do Chelsea not need a goalkeeper and 2 centre-backs? Do Chelsea not need a goalkeeper and 2 centre-backs? Am I lying? They need, that's what they need. They need that and a striker, right? So then he put, we are getting 2 centre-backs and Petrovic. Yeah, this is because don't get me wrong, because I'll cook him tomorrow as well. I'll cook him on Football Mania, right? And Petrovic will likely be our starting goalkeeper. He's been one of the best keepers in Europe, right? I put in quote marks, one of the best keepers in Europe. Someone tell me how many games RSM's watch at Strasbourg. Then I put, yeah, you were signing some unknown French centre-back and Brazilian 16-year-old maybe. I'm talking about 2 proper centre-backs because the 2 you have are shite. And he put, don't even know why I bother responding to you. That was truly my bad. Because he knows he can't argue with it. Because they ain't signing a proper centre-back. I'll be amazed if Chelsea sign a proper centre-back this summer. I'll be absolutely amazed. And look, even Will's pissing himself. But yeah, Chelsea anybody young, they ain't buying a fucking proper centre-back. Send Zia the link. See if he joins that. Oh my. Do you know what I'm saying? Zia needs to hurry up. Hold on, let me send it to him on WhatsApp, actually. Where is he? Zero. There you go. See if he sees it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And he's like, say, don't even know why I bother responding to you. Bruv, the thing is with Chelsea, they don't realise they're finished. Do you get what I'm saying? As a Man United fan, I can see it coming because I've been in that situation. They're doing the exact same things they were doing the last 2 summers. Well, no, yeah, 2 summers. Hoyland, Santiago, what about Big Nose? Bro, I don't even realize. I don't know why his nose is like that. He must have had something gone happen to him when he was younger, because I don't know why. I don't. Would you ever? What's TTS? Yeah, Adam. I don't know. Again, I don't know what you want me to do with that. Hoyland. 1 second. Let me get something. It's Carnage, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Jackson. 1 second. Okay, I'll join in a few. No worries. Z's joining in a few. Text to speech. What's text to? What the fuck is text to speech? What are you talking about? Oh, one of them things. I know what you're talking about. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do text to speech. No, no chance. I read the news about a set. Oh my gosh, fucking hell, mate. Listen, D'Angelo, chill out, bruv. I hope RSM is talking about Rodrigo from City. No, he's talking about Rodrigo. I just feel like he's talking about Rodrigo from you lot, bro. I take Quellen at Madrid, but need more boot cleaners. By the way, do you think Chelsea win another trophy and declare Lake next season or next time? What trophies are we saying they could win? Because they ain't going to win the Champions League or Premier League. I'd rather them win the Premier League. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather them win the Premier League, but they ain't going to win the Premier League. So we've got Delap and you got shit. Listen, Dave, I swear down. You know what? If I get Gyökeres, yeah, or Mbeumo, yeah, I've got the better deal, mate. I've got the better player. Oi, chill out, D'Angelo, bruv. Chill out, mate. Hates Madrid more than he cares about his club. I don't know what we are winning the quad. Yeah, Reece James might be winning the quad, bruv. He might be doing his quad, in fact. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But you ain't winning the quad. Listen, they ain't winning the Premier League or Champions League. The League Cup or FA Cup, you never know, but you don't know who can win that. If Palace can win it, if Man United can win it the year before, like the team can win one, but don't know. Maybe they might win the odd cup, but they ain't winning any of the big ones. Will you be doing a Club World Cup watch along or no? What games are playing in the Club World Cup, bro? I'm waiting for Zia to jump on. This guy needs to hurry up, mate. Let's see what the first game is. Club World Cup. I'll definitely be doing a watch along for the weekend for PSG Inter, which is on Saturday. See, you know what the problem is, Adam, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Dave, I'll address this comment in 2 seconds, right? Give me 2 seconds, mate. Right? Brother, a lot of these games are on a fucking mad Al Ali versus Inter Miami, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. I can't lie, I do want to watch Leo Messi, though. I'll watch Leo Messi if he plays against a decent team. I don't think he'll beat Al Ali, by the way. Al Ali will smack them. But Messi scored 2 goals last night and got an assist, so he's back. He's played himself back into form. But if they play a decent team, I'll watch them. But Bayern versus Auckland City, I'll tell you what, I'll do PSG Atletico. 8 p.m. in the 15th of June, so just over 2 weeks. But yeah, I agree. Your career probably ain't going to United. But have you not seen the Sesko news that just dropped? Fabrizio and Florian Plettenberg have dropped the news that Arsenal have now made concrete talks or whatever for Sesko. So therefore, yeah, Arsenal are not going to go for Gyökeres. So who else is going to go for Gyökeres? What other teams are going to go to? What other teams are going to go to? Because Chelsea ain't going to go in for him. Liverpool, maybe Liverpool, but they're going for Ekitike. So I don't understand it. If Man United, if Gyökeres if Man United is Gyökeres' only, yeah, but he ain't going to go, you lot. He ain't going to. No, you aren't, because you're going for Ekitike. Let me tell you something now. Look, Dave. The reason why Delap was going to choose Man United and Chelsea over Newcastle was because at Newcastle he wouldn't start because of Isak's there. Man United and Chelsea would start. He's not going to go to Chelsea to then be on the bench for Gyökeres. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I think he would go Chelsea over Man United, by the way. No, we aren't. You're getting another striker, but you ain't gonna get thingy. Big up to Zia, bro. But I don't think Barca are going to go in for him. I think Barca are going to. They've got another year of Lewandowski. He's staying for another year. His contract runs out next year. Then they're going for Isak next summer. Do you get what I'm trying to say? What credible links? We know Gyökeres is on Man United's radar. What credible links have you got for Gyökeres to Barca? None. What credible links have you really got for Gyökeres to Chelsea? I mean, to be fair, he has been on Chelsea's radar. Do you get what I'm trying to say? By the way, I've got new. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Right, hold on. Well, who are Chelsea playing? They're playing Lyon in the Club World Cup. And who else? What other group stage games? Juventus, Man City, Real Madrid, Salzburg. Who else are Chelsea playing? Doesn't even fucking. Oh, they're playing Flamingo. Dave, you're not getting, mate. Actually, never mind. I'm just going to say Delap's an idiot. He's going to get benched for Jackson. No, he's better than Jackson, bro. Leno has been removed. It's Leno has been removed. It's LAFC that's replacing him because of the same ownership as. I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. Buying if we used our brains, but we're keeping Kane. Yeah, but I mean, again with Harry Kane's got a release clause. Who's going to come in for him? Jackson to Bayern. Yeah, good luck, bro. Zia, you need to hurry up, mate. Come on, get the link. Join the link, bro. Lakers in 5. Is it Lakers in 5? NBA. The Knicks versus Indiana. If Indiana win tonight, they win it. They win the whole thing because it's 3-1. I imagine so. There you go. Hold on. Yo, bro. What you saying?
All good, bro. Yeah, I had to make sure things are in order before I joined. I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, about this Jokers thing, I'm shocked that he ain't got a big club looking for him, bro. At the moment, mad. You know what? What about PSG?
No, they won't because they're going to get Greenwood next season, or maybe even this season. So yeah,
I'm not gonna. Yo, I'll say, are they actually getting Greenwood?
Yeah, they're going to get Greenwood. Why would they get Gyökeres when he's nothing like what they have? Like what they have, their best football has been with Dembele in the false 9. That's Dembele's bagged 30 goals this season, right? So for me, they're probably going to look at for a player like Greenwood, similar to Dembele in terms of the sense they're both left-footed right wingers. We've both been playing on the right.
Yeah, but that's why I've always said that they should look for an Isak. I think if they go for an Isak, it's perfect. Striker.
I don't think you'll go there. I don't think you'll go there. Bro,
Adam,
I can't like Adam. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Like, I don't know what you want to do with the link. I don't know what you want to do, bro. But yeah, what's your thoughts on Sesko to Arsenal? Because obviously, I've already spoke to you about your thoughts on Sesko personally, because you're a Bayern fan, so you've watched him play against your club numerous times. I don't think he's ever played against my club.
I mean, whenever he plays against my
hold on. Did we play him in the Euro? We didn't play him in the Euros. He played Portugal in the Euros. Yeah, he played Portugal in the Euros. Yeah. True gooner.
Wait, no way. Did he? Oh yeah, he did in the round 16. Yeah, but no, whenever he plays against Bayern, he actually scores. Funny enough, but then again, the amount of shots he has, he should be scoring more. Like that's the thing. So it's like
they said the same thing about Darwin Núñez, by the way, and they said, once he starts scoring goals, once he starts finishing, patting up his finishing, he'll start scoring loads of goals. All right, bruv, James, chill out.
By the way, I think nearly every time we play against Leipzig, he does score against us. But here's the problem: like that one goal he scores is out of God knows how many chances he gets. You know, like in transition, because we give away transitions a lot against these guys, especially in a specific half.
Yeah.
Listen, man, that just shows you how not good enough he is. Like he's just awful when it comes to 1v1 finishing. Listen, I will give him this. He is very quick and he is very physical, so he does pass the PNP test, you know. But at the end of the day, when it matters most, will he be there in front of goal? You know, I think people don't understand. Like the most important attribute of a striker, is goal scoring. None of this like counter-attacking this, counter-attacking that, you know. Even the beating your man thing, like it's suitable for, again, like I mentioned with Isak with PSG, for example. You know, like with Arsenal, you don't really need technique as a striker. You just need to be in the right place, right time to score. He can be in the right place, right time, cool, but will he be able to finish when the pressure is on?
Hey, chill out with this fucking zesty stuff in the comments, man. Just can fucking delete the comments, bruv. Good luck to him, innit? If you want to do that, you do that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't need to put it in my chat.
To be
Fans don't know.
honest, just time him out. Just time him out. I'll kick him out, bro.
Well, hold on. Are you guys? Don't time anyone out. Don't time anyone out. Just chill out with a fucking shit like that. Are you guys getting chirky? Well, he's had a meeting today with. Well, no. I think Man City have made contact today. Should we say Man City have made contact today with his agent or whatever? So I mean, he most definitely will choose Man City over Man United. I'm annoyed, not even specifically because I want to get him at my club. It's because I think Pep Guardiola will ruin him, mate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That type of player doesn't suit Pep Guardiola. But do you get what I'm saying? Don't ban people. Don't ban people. I chill out, bro. DeAndre, I will end up timing you out. Yeah, one more warning for anyone. Any more zesty stuff, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But listen, man, like I can't believe it, bro.
I think you're being too nice because he's gonna continue, bro.
Yeah, listen,
Like
Angelo, you got one chance. I'll just time him out for 24 hours. Yeah. But as I'm saying, yeah, I'll body him here. I don't understand. I really don't understand why they've gone for Gyökeres over Sesko. I can't think of the only logical reason, as I say, yeah, is I think personally it's because he bought Havertz for big money and he doesn't want to put Havertz on the bench. And if Gyökeres joins Arsenal, I don't think he will be like, for example, if Gyökeres joins Arsenal, they can't rotate because Gyökeres is going to play week in, week out. He's going to want to play. Whereas because it's Sesko, you can maybe drop him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Arteta runs the club. Yeah, but Arteta's talent ID is terrible, isn't it? Like he wants to sign. He wants to sign.
But he's an embodiment of why do you allow managers to dictate what transfers come in and come out, bro? Same with your
Elijah. Let me know if you like the badge, by the way.
Oh yeah, big up Elijah, man.
I made my badges. I've done more of my badges today. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I got a sick badge, and I'm going to put it as emoji. I got a sick badge. Yeah, it's like black and white, kind of the colors. It looks so sick.
What do you mean badge? Like you mean badge for like the YouTube?
Yeah, for my memberships.
Ah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it gives you a guide. Yeah, it does. It does. That's why I'm happy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That is why I'm happy. But listen, I hope we get Gyökeres, bro. I hope we get Gyökeres. Sancho, by the way, is I think going to join Chelsea. So you lot, I know we was talking about last night.
Yeah, I can tell he will join.
Yeah, they just want to lower his wages. They don't want to pay the wages that he's on. But in terms of as a player,
I'm not gonna lie. If he stays at Chelsea, that's good for him because, to be fair, I can tell he's happy there.
Yeah, definitely. The players like him there, but I personally think he does better in another league. He'll do better in another environment, another league. Like that'll get the best out of him. But you can see the player. Listen, Sanchez just needs to perform more. Do you get what I'm saying? He just needs to perform more. Like he just needs to take more risk because you can see he's got the talent. Look at yesterday. Didn't think, just quickly done it, and he done it so cleanly as well. And the finish was unreal. Do you get what I'm saying? To make it 3-1 in the final, like he's a quality player. He scored, I think, now that's his third goal, I believe, in a final because he scored 2 for Dortmund as well, didn't he? Did they play you in the poker, or was it Leipzig they played in the poker? It's Leipzig, and they beat Leipzig 4-1 in it. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, Angela, you're getting put in timeout, bruv. I don't know how long you got put in timeout, but I just clicked put in timeout on the app. I don't know how much you put in timeout.
If he's back, I'll just tell him off for the rest.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, bruv, fuck that shit. Because when Gyökeres gets no service, his tactics will get exposed. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I hear that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not having enough. Bruv, look what he's put in the comments. You need to chill out with that shit, man. We're here to talk football, mate. Can a man not express himself? Yeah, he can, just not in my chat. Big up to Vil, bro. I love that RB Leipzig demands so much. That is pure scamming, but most English teams actually deserve it for allowing investors. Yeah, but English teams also scam teams, bro. Look at Brighton. They want 70 million for fucking for Matoma. If you come in from Matoma, they're going to want 70 million from you. They want 70 million from Saudi. Why are Brighton, who've been in the Premier League for what, 7 years? They've never won a trophy. They're not a big club. They've not got big revenue. Why they have the arrogance to demand 70 million for a player? Why? Because they get the Premier League money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Which gives them, that's like 130 million or whatever a year. Premier League make them have that sort of arrogance, and they've got a billionaire owner. They try and scam people as well, mate. Every club tries to do that.
Tell me about it. I had Daniel Levy scam me.
Big up to Dream MV, bro. Daniel, who did? Oh, what for Harry Kane? Why? He's just won your
Kevin,
elite
no,
title.
no, it's done. It's done.
What do you mean?
Kevin Garcia asked me a question. Nah, it's done.
No, but they are negotiating a fee though.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying Liverpool will eventually get.
Do you like Kanye's new song? I've not heard it, bro. Saudi teams want to pay Milan 25 million for Liao.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's true. Apparently Al Ittihad and Al Hilal and the Nasr, they stand more of a chance in getting him than Bayern do. That's
That
true.
can't be true. 25 million, they're not going to accept that, are they?
No, not 25. No, that's no 25 million as a wage.
A year?
Yeah.
How much is that a week?
I have
It's
no
like 700 grand a week.
I think that's around. Yeah, I think that's similar.
I'm new to the channel. Big up, bro.
Last time, yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The reason why the Saudi team stand more of a chance is because of his release clause. Have you seen what his release clause is?
Say that again, bro. Who's release clause? Liao's.
Liao's, yeah. Apparently,
what's going on with Stiller? Because I've not heard any rumors other than Real Madrid, but Real Madrid.
Apparently, I think Real Madrid are heavily pushing for him right now. That's all I know. That's all I know as well. I'm not gonna lie. The more I hear Real Madrid knows on Stiller and nobody else, Madrid's getting him, bro.
Yeah, you know when Real Madrid at least make contact and make it known they want a player, they get him. Unless you're, of course, Paul Pogba, Lenny Euro. Do you get what I'm saying? Unless you're competing with the biggest club in the world, the real biggest club in the world, not the fraudulent.
There you are. Are you going to factor into account? Are you going to factor into account that Madrid did not want Euro?
Fans will come cry in my comments. Listen, Barcelona fans, listen. If it weren't for fucking if HGH drugs didn't exist, you would nowhere near be Man United's level, bro. So hold that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Hold that. If Man United can pull off Gyökeres, fair play to him. Big up, bro. So, I mean, that's the fair. I'm not saying we're going to get him, by the way. I'm just saying if there's no one else that's going to come in for him, yeah, then he's gonna have to join Man United because he has to leave Sporting. If there's a clear path for us to get him, then what? Do you watch other sports? Watch a bit of like boxing at times. What other sports do I watch? Not really. Not really. Football is the only real sport that I properly watch. Did you listen to? Of course, mate. Who didn't? Who fucking didn't? Do you get what I'm saying? Who didn't? Who did not listen to that, bro? That was a tune, bro. That was an absolute tune. Pogba and Ronaldo are available. Yeah, listen, I'd pay Ronaldo to stay away, mate. Our Nasser fans don't even like the guy anymore, and I don't like Ronaldo personally.
Bro, Al Nassr fans, they don't mind getting rid of Ronaldo. The Real Madrid legend center back. He actually talked about the matter, bro. He actually talked about the whole Ronaldo, Nasser, and all this stuff, bro. Bro, they're trying their level best to keep him. But, hey, listen, I don't know if he'll stay.
Yeah, I don't think he will stay.
Bro, the problem is there's no Club World Cup for them, and there's no AFC Champions League Elite, which is like the elite competition in Asia. There's none of those for him. Like, they didn't even... Bro, I think they only made the second tier of Asian football, which is AFC Champions League 2. Like, Ronaldo competing in that. Like, come on.
10
but
minutes.
by the way, I won't be shocked if he joins Al Hilal because PIF are really trying to keep him. Like, yeah, we're showing
because he brings people on no matter what with Ronaldo.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I rate the fact that like it brings Saudi people on, but at the same time, bro, like when I'm looking at the Hilal perspective, you know, the footballing perspective, I'm like, that guy will just make us worse. You know. That's the problem, because we like to play direct, free-flowing football, and that guy will ruin it all. He won't even let us do that. He just won't. You get me? And that's another reason why I don't want Bruno on my club.
Ronaldo's just a prick. Just forget that. He's just a prick. Like, you can't tell me he's not a prick. When a guy sat there, yeah, you know, when I've always knew he was a prick. But you know when he sat there in the Dubai Dior Awards, yeah? And he sat there.
Oh, the Global Award, yeah, the Global Soccer Award, yeah.
And you know what he said? He said the Ballon d'Or has lost its credibility, right? After 4 years before, he said that he wants the most Ballon d'Ors in history. He said the Ballon d'Or's lost its credibility, right? And this is why he likes Dubai Diors, because Dubai Diors are legit and they're fair. Do you know
But they're
how many
not
Dubai
legit
Dior-
though, because
No,
El Hilal
do
player
you
should have
know,
won
I
it.
don't listen, chat. Do you know how many Dubai Diors he's got?
But he's won every single one of them.
He's won 9. Do you know how many Messi's got?
He's won every single one of them, bro.
No, he's not. Messi's got 1. So he thinks that's a fair result. That
Wait, did
he's got
actually win
9.
one? No
He
way
has
did Messi win
9.
one. I'm shocked.
Yeah, he has 9. That's not that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Messi won in 2015, right?
Oh shit. Okay, fairs.
Right.
Fairs. I didn't even know.
And Mbappe's got 1 as well, right? He has 9 and Messi has 1. That's fair. That's okay. But Messi having 8 Ballon d'Ors and him having 5 is not fair. That makes sense.
Well, can I be honest with you? I'm gonna be as objective as I can. Both award ceremonies are bullshit, to be honest. I think both are bullshit. I think that's the most fair answer you can give.
I hear that.
I think Messi scammed his way through some, and I think the global one, Ronaldo scammed his way. Even Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo scammed his way through one of them against Ribéry. I'll stand by. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, they are both fast. Ronaldo was brought to Al Nassr to win trophies, and when Al Nassr fans justifiably getting angry at him for not delivering, Ronaldo fanboys saying their club would be irrelevant. But yeah, of course they are, bro. That's why I don't want him there.
Can I just say something quickly?
They still talk. Did you see that when we lost the Europa League final? I saw on Twitter, Man United fans deserve this for choosing Ten Hag over Ronaldo. They've always got to make it about him. They're just like him. He makes everything about him.
Listen, I don't mind Ronaldo getting a spotlight, but at the same time, be reasonable, innit? Like, we see with Ronaldo, right? He says, like, it's the most, what do you say? Global Soccer Awards is the most fair award sort of thing, right? But last season, he should have never won it because last season, Al Hilal has beaten Al Nassr. It's like how Barca beat Madrid this season. Al Hilal beat Al Nassr in every single competition, bro. Yeah? To win all them trophies domestically. And guess what? We did it invincible too. Where was the award for Mitrovic for being top scorer? Where was the award for Malcolm for being one of our better players? Or Ruben Neves for being one of our better players? Oh, no, Ronaldo because he's the face of the Saudi and Middle Eastern project. That's what it is.
Facts, bro.
Mitrovic called it out indirectly when he was asked about this thing.
Ronaldo still thinks he's the best. He still thinks he does no wrong. It's everyone else for. But listen, I want ask this question by the way. Let's just stop talking about Ronaldo, bro, because I just don't like the guy, bro. Like, respect what he's done in the game, of course, but I don't like him as a person. I just think that someone that sits there and openly downplays Leo Messi and his family, as well, his sister all the time, slags off Messi and stuff like that. If you were the best, if you were truly the best, you don't need to prove you're the best. You don't need to tell you're the best. A king what's that saying? A true king never has to tell himself he's the king. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because
to be fair, I don't mind him saying that he's the best, but at the same time, you don't need.
But when you're openly disrespecting Leo Messi, no.
I understand. But can I also just say, at the same time, though, Messi ain't no saint, bro. Because I see on the other side, Messi fans acting like he's the most saint player. But there are some satanic sides to Messi, by the way, that nobody talks about. Yeah.
Like what?
Like, if I'll give you an example. When Ronaldo said everyone's against me, don't get it twisted. Yes, he does too much. I'm the first guy to tell you this because he does this for another.
He said
at the same time, when you look at the other side, and you see calls favoring Messi so they can boost his agenda. I don't like that neither. And Messi has showed scummy sides to him.
Messi's never
said.
Away with it,
Messi's
never said.
Okay, he never said anything by his actions, bro. It's the actions for me.
But Ronaldo said, right, always against. He said he had the cheek to say the referees are always against him.
Okay, and I don't agree with that.
But he scored at the same time, like the Champions League.
Touchline. You need to understand. I'm saying this from a sensible point of view here.
No, because Ronaldo plays up to his fanboys. He knows exactly what the TikTok fanboys want. He knows exactly that's what he done. He done that. He thinks I know I can read body language like that. He done that, right? Because he knew that his fanboys would clip that up and put it in a TikTok and say, always against me. And then his fanboys will click onto it. Now his fanboys are so thick, they're going to go, the referees are always against Ronaldo.
No, I actually think he believes in
because he saw Messi win the World Cup, and the only response to them winning the World Cup was, oh yeah, but Messi got penalties.
Yeah, but you have to understand, Ronaldo is too narcissistic. So I actually think he believes in what he's saying. But here's the thing, right? Like, on the other side, you also have to acknowledge the fact that Messi gets away with a lot of shit because people like to push the narrative that he's the greatest this, greatest that. Like, Why can't you push the narrative while being reasonable? Because I'm sorry, the way that they're doing is like they're shoving Messi down the throat. You know what it's like? It's like when Vince McMahon used to shove John Cena down fans' throats, bro. Or like when they used to shove Roman Reigns down the fans' throats. That's what this whole Messi thing is as well. Let's not lie. And this is why, bro. For me, even though Ronaldo comes across as narcissistic and overly arrogant and all this, there are some truth to what he says, you know. There are some truth to what he says. Whether you like how he acts
About
or he
what?
doesn't act. I'm telling you, like, bro, the media as a whole, they try their level hardest to give decisions Messi's way to push the agenda that Messi is the greatest, which you don't even have to do that neither to do that. You can see through his abilities on the ball. You can see through his goal scoring as well.
He gets things favoured for him. That's not lie. That he shouldn't be in the Club World Cup. But do you know why he's in the Club World Cup? Because he plays in America.
But this comes down to my point, though, Touchline, doesn't it?
Hold on. Let me finish. He's in America. He plays in America, right? And he's the greatest player of all time. That's legit.
But this would have been the same if he was in Saudi or in China.
In life.
That's what they're gonna do.
In life, if you're good at your job, you get perks for being good at your job. Fact.
Okay, and Ronaldo's good at his job as well, technically, by the way. Let's not act like he's not.
Messi's the GOAT.
Bro, again, that's not the conversation. The conversation, they both competed neck and neck on one stage, right?
You talk about Messi.
So they're two. So come on now, we're not doing this touchline. We're not doing this.
Yeah, I agree. Ronaldo fanboys and Messi fanboys are both thick. Yeah, that make Pele to be out. Well, Ronaldo's the one that said that he doesn't. What did he say? He scored 1,000. He's going to get to 1,000 goals, and he has them on camera because Pele allegedly scored 1,000 goals, but they weren't on camera.
Yo, what are you saying, baby?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Oh, yo, can you hear this? Sounds like trophies, mate. You know that? Nah, big up.
I know you're trying to flex trophies on, mate, when I've got double your major honours.
Oh, okay, listen, I'm not doing that. It was just a joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? This guy was. I'm not trying to go back and forth, though.
Listen,
because I know you can do this back and forth thing the whole time. I
can do it all night, all day, brother. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Yeah, none of that. You know?
It's like
we already got you already got the shaking the leg under the table thing. You know, I'm not
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get more.
You know what I'm saying.
What are you saying about the transfer news today? Like some of the things that come out. Because I heard something about Osimhen, that you doing some.
Yeah, but I think that's bullshit. Why would they take 30 million plus Hoyland for Osimhen?
It's not even that, you know. My thing is his wages, bro. Because remember, you already spoke to him before or something. Like he wants something around between 300 and 400k after tax per week.
Is that Osimhen, Yasser?
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I thought there was going to be Juve, but it turns out even Juve are more focused on David. So,
yeah,
I think Osimhen's just stupid, in my opinion, bro. Like, if there's a spot that you can go to and you want to go to the club, like, you know, when you watch some of those stories, like, you know, when like all ex-footballers go on podcasts and they talk about, this manager, like a big club called me, like a Igalo, remember? Like, as soon as you hear that certain clubs want you or something, you just tell your agent, get it done, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he needs to, but he's just moving like he either gets that money that he was getting at Napoli or more, or he just don't want to move, bro.
Conte decided to stay at Napoli.
Yeah, but he's getting some bumper deal, isn't it, again?
Yeah, I always thought that was all bollocks. I thought he was going to stay. I thought he was probably trying to get them to make sure they get him some signings. Because
I think the KDB deal has helped him decide to stay, by the way.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Conte, though, isn't it? He always has to refresh somehow, some way, whether it's his money or the transfer budget. Something has to go in it.
But that's smart, bro. Because let's be honest, a lot of managers that don't refresh, they end up losing in the end, in the following season.
Yeah. But why do you hold your drink like that?
Because I can, bro. What, you want to hold it like this? Saying,
yeah, hold it
obviously, we know Chelsea fans are being a bit delusional right now, so we got to bring them back to earth. I don't know about Yasser. And look, I'm standing on my belief that Chelsea are a finished football club, and I'm saying that because I can say that from a perspective of my club's finished, so I've seen it happen. Yeah, I've seen exactly this exact same thing unfold with my football club. We won a few cups here and there. We finished top 4. Oh my days, bruv. Listen, Angela, I'm gonna ban you for 24 hours, bruv. You're getting a straight ban for 30 minutes because I'm gonna wrap up in about 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, but
Bro,
they can still watch the video. They just can't use the chat if you ban them, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bruv. You get them timed out, bruv. Stop putting some weird shit in the comments, mate. Now listen, what I'm saying, yeah. You think winning a few cups here, champions, coach's corner. I imagine he's a Liverpool. No, he's a Chelsea fan, mate. Maybe.
I don't know.
Might be a Barca fan because he's typing Championes. Right. Anyways, listen. My thing is, yeah, you win a few cups. I saw your player. I saw Enzo crying after you got top 4. Crying.
Listen, man, Mourinho cried when he won the Conference League, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, won a trophy. Top 4. He's a Chelsea fan, right?
Bro, this is the thing, man. You don't understand that. It's a progress thing. So we're not just happy where we are. Obviously not. But it's about
you as fans aren't, but your club is.
But the aim. This is the thing you don't understand, bro. The aim changes. So we're not gonna just keep telling you next season we want to get top 4, next season top 4, top 4. That's not what we want, bro.
You as fans won't, but the club will want just to be in the top 4.
But how do you know? You've never seen my owners, though. But this is the thing I'm saying. We don't know anything about owners.
Because I see it with my own eyes with my owners.
Yeah, but not everyone's your owner. This is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, when Fergie left, right? Football changed. We all agree football changed with Fergie, yeah? Football changed. They
not
stopped
really,
doing managers.
I just think he managed to win while he still had the Glazers there.
But I'm saying is transfers changed. Teams started using DOFs rather than the manager. They started using DOFs rather than manager, and managers started being short-term people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fergie left. The first summer, we barely signed anyone. We signed Fellaini, then signed Matter in January. We realised we made a mistake with Moyes. We should never have got him. We should have got Pep or Mourinho or Ancelotti because they were all available that summer, right? The next summer, we got Van Gaal, who was a top quality manager. We let Van Gaal get the picking of the players, right? And to be fair, he didn't buy bad players. He bought Di Maria. Falcao was a flop in the end but he had a knee injury. Marcus Rojo, you could say, was a bit of a flop, to be fair, but Herrera was a good player, and I think he signed one more player, right? And then the next summer, he's done the same thing again. And then it started to get to Jose. And then you started to see over time, you give him managers, like when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in and became the manager, everyone said it's going to take 3 years. But it shouldn't be like that. And then after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left, I saw them say again, it's going to take 3 years for Ten Hag. But you were telling us, that's what I'm saying. They were telling us under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's going to take 3 years. Then when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left Man United, they said that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has left Man United with a squad that is close to competing, which was the biggest load of bollocks I've ever fucking heard.
He did finish second, but that was not right. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to say. Right. Because in the transfer market, we kept doing the same mistakes. We kept giving the manager, look what happened with Ten Hag. He's now completely fucked our finances up. Because
this is why we don't doing that. But this is the thing,
are buying the same young players.
We're not doing that. But we're not
buying
doing
the same young players you were buying last year and the year before.
Yeah, but you don't get it. This is why we're recruiting for the club, not for the managers, bro. The managers have to work with what they have.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with the answer. By the way,
I think Bayern Munich similar, isn't it? Then they do that with the Pep. Then they do that with Pep at Bayern Munich. They were like, this is the players that you have. When he first came in, he already had the treble-winning team.
They bought players for Pep.
Yeah, he had treble-winning team, but he did bring some of his guys. Like I remember, he brought Thiago Alcantara, for example.
I think having Martinez as well.
But the thing is with Thiago, though, we were lucky because he had the technique to work over time.
Yeah.
Listen. You lot don't have to. I don't expect Chelsea fans to agree with me because I remember when Stephen Howson was on the thing with the Liverpool fan, the Redman TV guy, and Liverpool fan said it to him. He said, I've been there, I've seen it, so I can talk from experience. And Man United fans didn't agree at that time. Yeah. I'm telling you now, Chelsea are going to go backwards next year. The 3 clubs I think they're going to go backwards in the top 7 are Forest, Villa, and Chelsea. And I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle go backwards as well. I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Are you going forward or backwards?
There's one team I guarantee is staying in the area.
There's still space. There's still space.
Come on, I'm going to tell you something about Newcastle. Bro, I'm sorry, but as long as PIF is owning Newcastle, they're never going as much backwards as you think.
No, they won't go. Bro, I'm not saying
No, but you're
Newcastle
saying they're
going
going
to
to
go
go top
mid-table.
7. But even
I'm
then,
saying they might.
I think they're going to stay
got
top
Champions
5
League
or top
football.
4 still.
They got Champions League football and won a trophy. They're not going to win. I don't think they'll win a trophy next year. I don't think they'll win a trophy next year.
But
that's a fair assessment.
But, but I still think they'll be in the top 4 race.
Yeah, I agree. They probably will.
Yeah, and that's going to help them sign players.
You're already saying that from a bias point of view because you're Saudi and they've got Saudi owners. I'm saying they're going to probably have a worse season. No, they're definitely going to have a worse season, I think, next season.
And
I think I also agree.
They don't win trophies,
the problem is because Arsenal have already gone backwards this season. People don't think they can go backwards again. Sesko, yeah. I don't. No, I think. I think
I think Arsenal can go backwards.
You're forgetting Partey's another year older. Partey's another year older. If Saliba leaves, fence is gonna get worse.
But you think about it like this, Toshan. Think about it like this. Their second place finish is basically like a mirroring screen. We have smoking mirrors.
And Arteta still deciding the transfers.
You were going on Offside Channel at the time. We've done it a lot. We've spoken to Arsenal fans. Brother, they were just playing like sitting back. The Ollie thing. Remember the Ollie thing? You just sit back on the counter, or they were playing for corners and that. We know how the season went, innit? You guys, us, a lot of teams haven't been as good as we were in the league, innit? So Liverpool ran away with it, and they've just managed to get second. Even
the only club I can guarantee
they're second. They think they've achieved something, but if everyone kind of plays well, they're kind of lower on the table on that, you know.
Yeah. By the way, with Man United, Mateus Cunha alone makes us go forward. We're already better than we were last season. That's a fact. Already better than we were last season.
You don't even. You could take the whole.
Also, just the standard 11 of Man United. Kobe Mainoo's going to have a better season than he had last year. Yeah?
If he doesn't play him in the double pivot, probably.
I reckon if we get him a midfielder, he could probably play there. Because I saw him against Newcastle.
Because I could see Cunha played in the false 9, and then he could put Kobe in one of the 10s.
Maybe. But I'm saying is with Mainoo, I saw him playing that position against Newcastle, and he bopped him off the park. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So can happen, right? But what I'm saying is, Ahmad's going to play a full season. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured. Do you get what I'm saying? Hope he doesn't get injured, right? Next season. So then I think we're already better next season, right? The only team right now in the current that area, the top 7 that finished top 7 this season, that I think Forest are going to go back to mid-table. I think Villa are going to fall off. There'll be no Rashford. Asensio, I don't think it's going to get done. And their finances are a bit fucked. I think Chelsea's my prediction. It's, you know what I mean? I think you're going to sign a few with Delap. I think Delap's a good player, by the way. He's better than Jackson. Not saying he's not.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if we can improve on Jackson, what makes you think we'll go backwards? That's my thing.
Because I think, I've seen enough this season to know Enzo Maresca isn't the guy. And I think second season, I've seen it under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer happens. Just because you buy a player. When we bought Sancho, Ronaldo and Varane. That's better than...
That final substitution impressed me.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but I'll explain though. I'll explain when it comes to thingy.
We got 21 goals.
Remember you watching games. You watching our games. I remember you watching our games, Touchline, yeah. And we played well in the beginning of the season, whatever. Fair enough, innit? But so the way our season went was we had a difficult period, and then we, like, when I say difficult, we had like all the top 6 teams and all the good teams, whatever. And then we had like an easy period where we played all the Fulhams, Ipswiches, and all that. And then the ending.
I also think you'll lose the dressing room.
But this is the thing, yeah.
No, I don't see it.
I don't know.
Character.
But I don't know what makes you think you lose the dressing room. What signs have you seen?
I saw Palmer already when he done that Instagram story about freedom, and I saw Palmer. He said Palmer's. I guarantee Palmer's frustrated. Yesterday he was dying out in the middle. Why are you playing him in the middle? Play him on the right. He's so much better on the right than Madueke. He's so much better on the right than he is in the 10. Play him on the right. It doesn't make no sense. Do you get what I'm saying? He's so much better on the right wing. Yeah, but also let me tell you what. The Premier League teams is just because you sign players, just because you don't sign players doesn't, like Liverpool signed Chiesa and they went forward. They got a new manager. Yeah, just good. It's not just about the window that makes you go forward. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It's so the reason I would say, if you let me explain quickly, the reason why I would say that you can potentially be higher than 15th next season. I just think that if the players get coached or whatever, you don't have your players that you have in the team right now on 15th level, innit?
Yeah, I agree.
So if I can bring up like your best lineup or how I would set up with like a Euro and all these players, Mazraoui, Ahmad, do you get it? If we put all that lineup out, I still think you have a team that can be higher than mid-table, innit? Does that make sense?
Oh,
So,
1,000%.
so if you add to that, you can actually go forward. But then it's based on your manager, bro. Because I wouldn't say
also,
rate your manager. I just think that he's just doing the sabotage thing, innit? I just don't, because a lot of the times I've just seen him make weird decisions that don't make sense. I don't feel like he helps himself, and it just comes back to bite him, innit?
I also think there's going to be a pressure thing with Chelsea because now you've got fourth place as well. I do think you're going to be pressured to push on because obviously you spent
Yeah,
a
but
billion. We know
why
that
we
with
want
a
a top
billion.
four. We want a top four so we can press the owners
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
don't do what they
Chelsea
need
will
to
get.
do.
Apparently,
This
they're
what I'm
linked
saying.
to
What I'm
Rodrigo.
saying,
Like,
yes, I don't think they're going to do. The players you've been linked with is Delap, obviously you've signed him. Ekatike. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've not seen one link to a goalkeeper yet. Not seen one. And then
We're not getting a goalkeeper, bro.
yeah,
We
because
got
of
Petrovic.
Petrovic. I think Petrovic can do a job. To be fair.
RSM's told me Petrovic. Yeah, cool. I haven't seen the only centre back I've seen Chelsea linked with was what's
Bramfit,
his name?
which is today, and Gay.
No, the other guy. Fucking
Gay.
Hoyson.
We were linked to Gay at Crystal Palace, and
That
today
was
we
in
got
January,
linked to
though, wasn't it?
Bramfit. Yeah, and then obviously now we got linked to Bramfit. But they were
I
saying
don't think you're going to sign Gay there.
I'm not sure. I can't
Don't
speak.
get me wrong. Gay would be brilliant for Chelsea. That would be a great signing because I think you need two
he's a
centre
leader.
backs. I think you need two centre backs, a left winger, because I think you should sell Madueke. I think you should get rid of him. He's a scrub.
He's not
Right,
a left winger. I don't know why he started playing on the left for a
Yeah.
couple of games because he skinned Trent, innit? So just one of them ones.
Yeah.
He had
And
one
then
good.
Palmer
He
on
had
the
one
right.
good game on the left wing, and they thought, you know what, maybe that could be his position. But you see what he did yesterday.
Yeah, because they look at it as like potential type thing. They don't look at it as like the.
So what I think is gonna happen here with my team, I think potentially we could be dark horses in it, in terms of people don't expect us to be around challenging and all that, but I think we'll be around there, innit? Because the goalkeeper is there. We already got someone there that we can try out. Sanchez is going regardless. Who was the name that I was thinking of? We got linked to Rodrigo today. Apparently, we're desperate to get another left winger.
Yeah,
So
but
I actually think you. I'm not gonna lie. With the funds you have, I think you stand a chance, bro.
I think I do, and I think because they keep telling us the owners want to get. Apparently there's a statement that came out today about the owners want to win everything next season. I don't know what they're talking about, yeah. So they might actually just go and splash the money because we've seen it with the Caicedo thing and Enzo. So
by the way, this whole deal with Damak will give you more money to do so.
Do you know what I tell you something, yeah, right?
But the Damak
when Chelsea got Champions League, when Chelsea got Champions League, right? When they got Champions League football, I thought that Delap was going to be Man United's because I thought Chelsea would go for a better striker than Delap because they got Champions League football. Especially when on the market, Ekatike you're looking at, cool, but I haven't watched much of him to know if he's better than Delap.
What do you think of Delap?
Delap's good. Yeah. But Gyökeres, Osimhen, who's the other strikers? David. There was a few other ones as well, right?
Yeah.
On the market, you could get Gyökeres. Gyökeres is definitely better than Delap. Let's not lie, right?
Yeah. But
exactly.
But we're getting two strikers.
You
might even get rid of Jackson.
You're not going to get Gyökeres, bro. You're not going to get Gyökeres, bro.
I'm not saying, but we got linked to Gyökeres.
It'll be another inexperienced striker.
I'm not gonna lie. Because you're saying if you get two strikers, then realistically you should go for David because David is like on a free.
Yeah, but
you are not. This ain't happening. And if you do, then what? The reason why Delap was choosing Chelsea and Man United over Newcastle was because he's going to play week in week out.
No, Delap goes to Chelsea, wanted to play Champions League.
And so Champions League
no, because he would have chosen Newcastle over Man United. He didn't.
But they would have told him that the other strikers coming in.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. To know that Chelsea's getting
they wouldn't have told him if Gyökeres is coming in. If Gyökeres is going to be a striker, he knows he ain't playing. He knows he's not playing. He knows he's not playing. If Gyökeres is going to be in the striker, he knows he ain't going to play. So if you sign, I think you'll sign another striker. I do agree, but I don't think you're going to sign Gyökeres or an Osimhen because they're going to want to start week out. The same with Sesko and Arsenal. I believe the reason why Arteta wants Sesko is because he doesn't want
that came out about Havertz starting. He's going to
exactly. He doesn't want to drop Havertz, and if Gyökeres comes in, he has to drop Havertz and has to. Havertz can be dropped, right? Sesko can be dropped. Gyökeres coming in,
not in Arteta's eyes. That's
no, but Gyökeres comes in and has to start because he's trying to thingy.
Well, the fans are going to keep telling him to start him.
I'll
Which
batter you. We are signing Yotson. You just said we aren't signing another
big
striker.
up Dave, you know, Dave, my guy, man. But nah, bro, I don't know, man. We keep here. So with the Gyökeres thing, obviously, when Stanley and that know him innit, from Brighton. Now there's a small issue with that because apparently with Stanley promised him some stuff when he was at Brighton and he never done it. So there could be like bad feelings in it around that kind of, and players won't really want to come back. That kind of, what I'm saying? You're not trying to deal with someone that done you dirty before, innit? If they manage to bury it, if you really think about it, the reason why people are telling you Gyökeres to Chelsea is because Chelsea keeps like thinking about this Ekitike guy, but this Ekitike guy's haram money, 100 million euros, 84 million pounds, bro. We're not trying to pay that. Does that make sense? So I think that's kind of a thing where they don't. I don't know, man. They're looking at it money wise as well, saying, "Yo, my man's at 60 million. Like a Gyökeres is 60 million. This guy's 84 million. Now we could potentially be going for him." Does that make sense? It's just about how they want to do with the logistics of playing which player, innit? Does that make sense? It's just I don't know how it's gonna be. Maybe the whole Gyökeres thing is not right. We know we've done so much legwork with Osimhen already, so they might just at the end of the season just say, you know what, F it, we'll just get Osimhen and just pay him the money at the end. So what seems to be happening is
João Pedro is another shout, actually, to be fair.
That other guy, that Delap guy could be the striker that they get in before the Club World Cup to play.
João Pedro would make sense. João Pedro would make sense because he can play left and in the 10.
Nah, but I don't want him, bro.
Yeah, you might not want him, but that doesn't mean I guarantee you didn't want Madueke. I guarantee you probably didn't even want Neto. I guarantee you probably didn't even want who else?
No, I wanted Neto still. I wanted Neto. I thought he was a madman, both feet, but turns out, you know what I'm saying? He crossed the ball.
I understand why DK is 100 million because they believe he's got more potential than Mamouche. That's what it is. You don't just buy players for what they are now. You buy them for what they potentially be, especially young players. And he was sold for 8 million and you win. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because if they sell you the player for 60 million now and he ends up being a 200 million pound player, they lose on that.
So that's
why they want to get at least some of that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it kind of makes sense business, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, man. So what's United's transfer saying like?
Well, Delap was our striker we were linked with, and Mbeumo's the one we're looking at. I'm glad now because I want Mbeumo up front. I don't want Mbeumo on the right.
So would you not want Mateta?
Yeah,
I told him this the other day. I think they should go for Mateta. I told him.
But Mateta won't be an option. Like Mateta will be a last option.
That's crazy. But what? He's even at the right age. I think he's 27 or something.
Yeah, but I think he just turned 28 though. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think he's around that age. So he would be kind of perfect, like experienced everything, and obviously not Champions League and all that, but he's got the whole, striker, innit?
Yeah, he turns 28 in June.
Oh, okay, so he'd be 28, innit?
And Mbeumo can play up front though. They play two up front at times, don't they?
Yeah.
By the way,
he can play up front.
Juano's point, Coach Corner's point. I don't think Ekitike is a scrub, but I will say he's not ready for Premier League football.
Oh.
He's not ready. His decision making at times is inconsistent, but not many people notice it because they don't watch him week in, week out like that. So
he got 22 goals, 12 assists though.
Big up Adam.
Yeah, it's decent. Yeah,
but
I'm
thinking Zay's trying to say that maybe physically, innit? Are you saying more physically?
Even Evan Ferguson. Yeah, Mark Gay.
There's more space for players to, get away with certain things.
Listen, Dave, I get you trying to rage bait me, bruv. Listen, Man United can still attract the top players. We just signed Mateus Cunha, mate. Do you get what
Don't worry, man. Mark Gay is going to what's it called? He's going to Ipswich.
Strike a piss off.
Bro, forget about Lanky, bro. You can, bro. But by the way, the more.
No, I don't want Mbeumo in the 10 though. I don't want him in a 10 with Delap. If we had Delap and Mbeumo and Cunha, it'd be a stinky front three because there's no creator.
What's the other guy's name? You got Xerxes in it.
Yeah.
But where do you think you're gonna play him? 10 or 9?
Xerxes will be a backup striker /10. He ain't gonna play much.
Bro, why don't you just play Kobe Mainoo in the 10?
They need to slim down
because his manager don't know, innit? Like he knows what
down.
he knows.
I never understand. You have a player within you can play there. You don't play him there.
He's played him in the 10 numerous times. He's
Yo,
played him in
Dave,
the 10 numerous times. He needs to slim down, bro. He needs to lay off the fucking digestive diet and stuff like that, and just
yo, it was it. You know this Dave guy? Is that the footy judge Mo, whatever his name was? Do you remember him?
Yeah, I think he might be actually. He might
It's
be.
him in it, but he just changed his name. Yeah.
I think he's one of them guys from one of Mo's chat Ilham in Zaman. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
be
remember
shocked.
innit? He's a Chelsea fan and he used to come on your chat as well all the time. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah.
Yeah. He said, yeah, that's me. Yeah, see, yeah.
He's on the fraudulent thing, bro. It's funny, bro. I can't lie.
mm.
But
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say, you know, Tottenham and Arsenal. I think Arsenal not as much here, but Tottenham, Durag Diaries. What's his name? George and Jade on a video. Yeah. And Jay was saying he was gassing up Sane, but you know why? He was gassing up Sane because he was trying to try the terrace method, you know, the football terrace method. You know what I'm saying? He tried to gas up the player just to see how the views are gonna go, bro. But apparently, obviously, Sane's
Who done
linked
that?
there.
Who done that? What? George or Jay?
Both of them. Well, no, Jay done it, but they
Who
both
gassed?
dropped
Wait, who
videos,
gassed
innit?
it?
They both
Was
dropped
Sane?
videos about the transfer.
Who gassed him up?
Jay, innit? The Hotspur.
What, Sane to Spurs? Here we go.
Oh, I
is that what
saw his. Yeah, I saw his
but
video.
it's more like
I saw his video, bro. When I saw his, you know what? When I saw his video, I actually even mentioned in the comments. I said, please. Allah, I said, please take him. Like, he's doing
even
a good
Hooks,
job.
I think Hooks done a live today, and he was talking about Sonny on a free. Of course, I'd get him and that. And I'm thinking like,
Bro,
you don't
Yeah,
need
bro.
to go
I
chat to
Yeah,
there, bro, to make the
listen,
video.
listen.
Bro.
Arteta
Bro,
wants
because they
a front
think
three
he's
next
similar to
season
Man
of
City.
Sesko,
That's why I
Sane,
think they
and
think he's
Saka.
similar.
What
That's
is
gonna be a
that?
stinky front
Is
three.
that recent news? Like, is it new?
What?
Well, then why didn't he keep Sterling, bro? You just bring the band back. You know what I'm saying? You got Jesus, Sane, all of them, bro.
I like that thinking.
By the way,
you know
I'm
what
gonna tell
saying?
you right.
Oh yeah, you've still got
Their
Sterling
hair's
on your
out.
books.
The point they need to go to
Yeah,
like
we still got Sterling on
schools,
our
bro.
books. You never know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
send them back.
300 grand a week as well, isn't it?
Bro, this guy is earning bare bags at Bayern, bro. At least he was until his contract got expired.
Sterling shit, bro. Let's listen. Spurs have won something that they've won their trophy now for the next 2 decades, so they'll
Yeah,
celebrate
you
that.
know what they're gonna call
Listen,
that front three, triple S. You know what I'm saying?
Triple S, there you are. There you are.
yeah, exactly.
Triple S,
Sesko,
bro.
Saka, Sane. Listen, I hope like,
I'm not gonna
Spurs
lie, I
fans.
feel
I hope
bad for
Spurs fans
Saka
go
in
to
that front
sleep with that trophy. I
Poor
hope
Saka, man.
they
He doesn't
Nah,
deserve
tuck it
Saka
into
hold
bed
that.
at night. I hope they hug
Poor
it like a
Saka.
teddy bear. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because that's the only trophy they're
Free
seeing in
Saka.
20 years, bro. They're keeping Ange Postecoglou as well. Spurs next season. Spurs are going to be mid-table again next season.
Yeah, probably. Especially with
Mid-table
Champions
again.
League football. I don't think they'll
But listen, listen. You hear it first. They're going to sit there and still talk about their champions of Europe. You watch.
I hear it. I don't know, man. I don't think it's right, innit? But at the end, I mean, Tottenham's Tottenham, innit? Like,
Yeah,
yes,
Tottenham's
cool.
Tottenham,
We congratulated them for winning the trophy
I can't lie.
because
I'm
obviously
here
some of
for
them
it.
are our brethren. But besides that, you know what Tottenham gonna do, bro. But
Oh,
this is
they're
what
your
happened.
brethren.
You know,
What?
yesterday when I was, you lot don't know what happened yesterday. So I was on Lewis's channel, yeah, doing the watch along. Half time comes and my phone starts ringing. Now I thought it's my mum or someone ringing me, yeah, because I don't do the whole phone call thing during the games, innit? Like I've never rang you touchline when you lost the game here to troll you, or we don't do that kind of stuff, innit?
Did you ring me?
No, I've never rang you to troll
Oh
you.
yeah,
Have I ever
yeah.
rang
The only
you?
person who rang
I
me
don't
was
think we've
fucking
done.
Jay.
Yeah,
No,
Jay done it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I've rang you before.
Yeah, and then we end up winning the game, so you can hold that, you fraud.
Guess what though? Yesterday, Northside called me, so I'm talking to him, and then I can hear Lee in the background thinking, "Right, what's this?" So I go to refresh YouTube while I'm on the phone. They live on really Lee reacts here with Lee and Matty. So I'm thinking, yeah, cool.
Oh,
They're all
sponsor.
like fully trolling me, and I'm like, bro, I'm only 1-0 down. Cool, we haven't played well the first half. I'm not gonna come on here and waffle in it, but bro, I've never seen my team lose in a final, like in the Champions League final. I mean, sorry, in European finals. But then I remember we lost against United, innit? Terry penalty and that. But it was like it's not really often, innit? Usually we win our games, kind of thing. So I don't know why you man trolling me like I'm Arsenal, bro. Second half.
You've lost more than one European final, surely.
Not that I remember. Not
We've
that I
lost
remember.
4 of the last 5.
Well, we lost like a Super Cup or something. We lost something else.
Yeah,
No,
Super
you
Cup to
lost the
like us.
Club World
You
Cup.
lost,
You lost the Club World Cup.
Against the one
no,
I
you
remember
lost the
was against Klopp, innit? Penalties.
Super Cup against us in
Oh yeah,
2013,
Klopp as well. Yeah,
and you
Yeah,
lost the Super Cup to Liverpool as well.
penalties. Lampard thing. I remember that.
Yes, you have lost.
Both
I
of
think
them,
you
by
got
the way,
one.
were on penalties. By the way,
'Cause
both of them were
no,
on
in
penalties.
fact, we lost 5
Lukaku
of the
screwed
last
you
6.
against us. Lukaku.
Because we lost 2
Yeah.
of the Europa League finals, 1 Super Cup, and 2. We lost 5 of the last 6 finals. We've been. In fact, we lost. Yeah, 5 of the last 6. Yeah, 5 of the last 6 we've lost.
But what I'm trying to say is that we're not one of those teams that are known for bottling. So I don't get why you're calling me. You get it? To say, okay, cool, no problem. So I've told him on the phone, I'm confident in it. So whatever it is, cool in it.
Yeah, I
So
put a
I've
bet
hung
on
up
it
the
half
phone.
time.
A man are ringing me the full time I rang them.
Yeah,
This
I
is
put
why
a
I
bet on
don't.
half time. I said I knew Chelsea would come back 1-0 down, and I saw that the Betis were starting to get gassed. They went like in terms of they
But this is
they
the thing.
used all their
That's what-
energy up.
This is why I was looking at the changes, and we knew, as you know, sometimes you look at a game and you can tell during the game exactly who you want to take off, not on a bias thing, but on okay, cool, he's not performing, or take this player off and put this player on. Literally, almost every player that we wanted off came off, and he brought on the players that we needed, didn't it? So he didn't do the dumb thing and try to bring on like a Tyreek George or anything like that, but he brought on Sancho. He bought, obviously Madueke was doing his thing on that side with Palmer, whatever, because they have all right link up play. I'm not saying he did anything special in terms of on the ball, but a lot of the times he knows when to release the ball to Palmer and he could do his thing on the right hand side, innit? And
We got
yeah,
the
man,
good Saka with 0 European trophies, while the evil Saka has won.
that's what we call him, man. The evil Saka, bro. I think I even got him on the background thing.
Touchline. Can you see Kenneton? You spelled Kensington wrong, but Kenneton where it started for J Neymar. You mean Jamar? Firstly,
Yeah. See,
maybe
the
another
evil
time,
Saka,
bro.
bro.
If you send a super chat of about £1,000, I might consider it.
Yo, there, look, that's the evil Saka, bro. Tyreek George. You don't know what? That's Tyreek George.
They
He got a European trophy. Even Salah got one, bro. You know.
There you are.
Even Sanchez, blood. You know. Nah, but the point
Man said
is,
even Salah got. I just deeped what you just said. Oh my.
yeah, man, Salah Baldy, bro. You know what I mean? Hondo from SWAT. You get me? Hondo from SWAT. But nah, man.
The streets are now saying that Enzo Fernandez has more goals in finals than Thierry Henry.
Yeah, I heard someone. I don't remember who was saying that though. Who was saying that yesterday? I remember seeing someone saying it, but I was like,
Same with Jamar. Who else? Who else scored last night?
Caicedo.
Caicedo's got more goals. Oh my days! The greatest Premier League player of all time, apparently.
Jackson back, bro. After, bro,
Yeah.
have you seen that miss though? I mean, have you seen that sitter that he flopped? 1v1. Jackson, bro. This is why I just need to strike. Like the reason why I was really saying, listen, I just want the lap. I don't care. Yeah, was because, bro, if you look at his profile as a player, yeah, it's bro, he's tall, he's strong. He's proven in the Championship and the Premier League. Usually, players that are proven in the Championship do well in the Premier League. Like Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins, like they do all right, and they do well.
Gyökeres is going to do well in the Premier League. Mitrovic, a few others.
There's so many players, and they all kind of bag down there, and they also come up here and they bag as well. You have a lot of people are looking down on Delap in terms of him being at Ipswich, but bro, he's their only outlet. He literally tries to hold the ball up.
He's got 40% of their goals.
Yeah, and he passes it to, what's his name? Hutchinson, and he tries to see if he can get the ball back when he runs into the box. He carries the ball. He's a very good dribbler as well. We found that out when he went cooked the Sassy and that right back. No, but this is why I was looking more, okay, cool. If that player comes to my team, what's he going to offer? And will he also make the other players around him better? Which is what you might get with Cunha. You get what I'm saying? So he might not have an aerial threat and all that, but he's so good on the ball, he might be able to link up with an Ahmad and those kind of players, isn't it? So it's not just about getting the big name. Does that make sense? Because a lot of people are now just screaming Gyökeres and this guy. But brother, you don't want a Lukaku situation that we had where you spend 100 million on a striker and he might not suit the way you play.
Big up, imagine.
Yeah, but that's why club needs to be very careful.
Ansa, correct me if I'm wrong. Ansa's a Bayern fan. Didn't Nkunku reject Bayern for Chelsea?
Hey, listen, good.
There you go.
I
Hold
don't
that.
want Nkunku, but I don't want
Listen,
Nkunku to like.
yo, listen,
hold
it's
that.
still available, you know. Is it?
No,
You can't be.
I'm
Listen, bro, you can't be getting Bruno Fernandes for Al Hilal and not patting me as well, bro.
No,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying? Buy a player from me as
I don't
well.
think
Let
Bruno's
Bruno
leaving. I don't
stay
think
at
Bruno's
his
leaving.
club and let Nkunku stay at your club. And
See, if the
Listen,
internet decided to tell him, we're not
exactly,
allowing
bro. His internet's been moving fraudulent, moving like Chelsea, bro. Yeah, I mean, last couple of days. Do you get what I'm
Yo,
saying? Moving
touchline,
mad.
how
you know
am I
what you need
moving
to
like
do?
Chelsea? Wait, how the fuck am I moving like Chelsea?
Don't worry,
Yo,
though. Don't worry, because
one
next
thing, yeah,
season,
one
listen, I'm
thing,
going to
yeah.
wrap up anyways. But next season, I'll leave on this. Next season, Man United are going to be back in the top 4 race, and we'll be there, bro. Yeah, I mean, I had to do all this pain this summer.
Clip that.
I'll see what I want next season. Yeah,
You
I
make
don't give
sure
a fuck.
bro.
I don't care that Delap's rejected us. Cool. Delap's rejected. Now go and get me another striker. Just because Delap's your main top, go and get me another striker. Go and splash the cash, right?
But yo,
Get me my
touchline, by
deals
the way, when you end the stream, yeah, go into your camera settings, not on this, but on the actual whatever software you use for your camera.
I use
yeah?
this StreamYard.
StreamYard.
No,
obviously.
but your camera has its own software that you download.
It doesn't. I just plug it
What
in.
camera do you have? What camera do you have?
It's just it's called 4K Ultra HD, and it's called
It's a normal webcam, isn't it? That you
yeah,
download.
normal webcam.
If you
It's just
if you
plugged
go
in.
into like camera settings or something, you can find it. You can turn off HDR, whatever it's called, so it doesn't keep trying to focus in it. You turn off the focus thing, and it just always keeps you in focus in it. Because every
Yeah,
time
I'm
you
not
move in, it goes out of focus.
gonna
It should be
lie.
keeping you just in one picture.
I'm not gonna lie. I just got this. What was it? It's the same brand that I told you I was not gonna get yesterday. It was HyperX in it.
Yeah.
HyperX webcam,
Yeah,
and it's 4K.
Yeah, Garnacho is linked with Leverkusen, and so is Anthony. So
but it
hopefully
doesn't
it's in
always
our
use the
comparison
4K.
money. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up though. Big up to everyone. Big up to
Yeah.
Yasser and
big up, bro.
Zif coming on. Make sure you subscribe to their channels, people.
Yeah, man. Well, you're tired, innit?
I'm gonna go and don't even know I'm gonna go. I'm going to the bath. But yeah, listen, Man United are gonna slap up Chelsea next season, so I'm gonna be there. You get what I'm
See the
saying? You can
smile.
celebrate.
He knows he's waffling. I don't even have to say anything. The smile
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
there.
To
He
be,
knows,
to be,
bro.
to be fair,
Yasser.
it's not. Listen, to be fair, it's not. You
لازم
beat us
نربي
twice in 7
فهم
years.
زي البزر.
I'm hungry, fam. I might go get some food. So big up though.
جعان.
Listen, I just got to wait till next. I'm gonna wait for the next week and see what because United need to do some business, mate. Because
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. It's not you're not you when you're hungry. The Snickers advert, innit? Don't worry. Go eat. Maybe you get me.
No,
He'll
I'm
be
not
moving
eating
like,
it.
he's moving like Martel, you know.
maybe
The next minute he'll tell us.